Good evening. I had about I don't have any idea. I'm gonna kind of roll with it, but I just wanted to talk about basically something that I think will lead me on to something. But it's basically, what do you feel? What do you feel? What do you think when it comes to pretty much anything? But obviously, I get into something. Um, what do you feel when you see a certain type of person? What do you think? What do you see? What do you? I'm not gonna go through all the senses. The senses. What do you see? What do you feel? And what do you think? So I'm trying to figure. Okay. Let's be really broad here. What do you feel when you think of Miley Cyrus? I feel a bit of a free spirit, but a bit of I would say like, and forgive me, Miley Cyrus fans are really gonna hate me. I would say a bit of a wasted talent. I do honestly believe that Miley Cyrus, first of all, is totally beautiful. First of all, Miley Cyrus is beautiful. Number one. Number two, she's very talented. She is highly talented. It's just that now she started with the Hannah Montana thing and then Party in the USA, which was absolutely incredible. And she put on a really good impression. Where I got lost was the whole twerking thing. She was twerking. She was quite openly smoking weed. Now, I don't know who her father or whatever is. I think it's Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't know if she's from Montana or Arkansas or what. I'm thinking someone named Hannah Montana, Billy Ray Cyrus. I mean, I'm thinking they're like country folk. And some towns in the country, people actually smoke weed. But the thing is that I think she kind of lowered her value, although she may have literally like added to her value when it comes to dollar signs. I feel like she just a little bit she lowered her value. The twerking and the way she was dressing, and then her hair, like her hair was all these crazy colors. She was like dressed kind of weird, and by weird I mean like I think she had a picture where she had like weird stuff, like different colored stuff attached to different parts of her body and stuff like that. And it was really weird. It was literally like she was just doing it for herself. You know what I mean? Because I mean, coming up as Hannah Montana, it was the daughter of Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm sure there was a lot of like country folk, and she was kind of like that generational gap, that was between like country and between pop and between top 40 and between the big city, basically like somebody who was a big city type of star. um I like now I'm not gonna get on her because let's get it straight, or how do you say, let's get it straight, okay? She first of all, she doesn't have to say one sort of way. Now she was very young when Party in the USA came out, and I thought she was a little bit modern and a little bit kind of into I don't know what the hell's going on here. Kind of really into like that hip kind of stuff. Now, had she gone a little further off, kind of like I think Katy Perry didn't go like yeah, I guess I don't know. Let's not compare her to Katy Perry, but I understand. I would definitely understand if she kind of let loose a bit and went in a certain direction. But what she was doing was kind of making herself look cheap. You know what I mean? It's okay if in your country, city, or whatever you guys smoke weed. It's not really cool to be openly talking about weed 24/7, making yourself like an advertisement for marijuana. That's not really cool. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about, oh, her dress, she was dressed down. I mean like her hair would be like seven different colors, and it's like she was turning herself into like an advertisement while she was doing it for herself. Now, I will give her praise for the fact that she was doing it for herself. She'll get props for that. She'll get props for the fact that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know. You just can't do anything these days. Anyway, so she'll get props for the fact that she was doing it for herself. Okay, she was young. She was probably going through a phase or whatever. But that really made her look cheap, though. You know what I mean? Like seven different colors in her hair and things like that. What I'm trying to say is that she wasn't being very tasteful. Now, to be fair, in Party in the USA, was she really tasteful? I don't know. She was too fresh at that time. You know what I mean? She was young, she was fresh to it. And you could tell that she was very open. Like she was kind of open to things. You know what I mean? And she was kind of being a little bit let loose. By the way, I thought, that song was cool, the video was cool, and all that. But I feel like she kind of lowered her value when she didn't have to. You know what I mean? She could have done whatever she wanted to do, but she kind of just did it in a really cheap way. You know what I mean? Like there's ice cream that is so tastefully decorated. When the ice cream truck comes by and you have it, and it's really cool. They even have they have all sorts of stuff, right? They got like Spider-Man ice cream, Superman ice cream, and then they have these cool colored things and whatnot. But she chose the cheapest form. And the reason I say this is because I think she was worth more than that. I think Miley was worth much more than what she did, and she did turn a lot of people off, but she didn't care because I guess in a way, when you're young, you might be pushing too much and you don't know, right? She might be wanting to rebel or something, but she's kind of took it too far, and while taking it too far, she lowered her value. Now she might not give a shit. She might say, "Well, I'm smoking weed now. I'm high. I don't give a shit about what anybody thinks." Blah blah blah. And it's not that she's a lost cause. I mean, she could always come back. Maybe do a little bit. Maybe even come back and do a country. Not even an album. Maybe do because we can't You know what I mean? Sorry, I meant to clap for her. I just meant to clap for her. Because we don't wanna. We don't even deal with look. She's not. I'm not. I'm not talking about